Hello everyone, nice to meet you. This video will show the process of i2NAS feature. Today we prepared two servers for the test. First one is the 47. This is our NFS server to share the directory for external. And the second one, 56. This is our synchronized machine. We will mount the directory from NFS server and operate on this synchronized machine. So before we start the synchronization, we need to register the DR node to our web console. You can see this is our synchronized machine. After register the synchronized machine to the web console, we can access the synchronized machine and access the mounted path. We can see this is an empty directory. So now let's generate some test data for this directory. We generated 10 files here for the test. Now we can access our web console. Let's go to the DR and migration, the file replication, NAS synchronize. Click the new button to create the root. We use the direct mode to synchronize the NAS data. And also we can synchronize the file permission from the source path to the target path. In the production node, we can select our synchronized machine and select which path to do the synchronization. We choose the SRC1 as the source path. And in the backup node is the target path. Target path, we use the DST, which means the disaster recovery path 1. Then we can configure the compression and encryption or the bandwidth limitation and some advanced feature here as our actual demand. Then we can click confirm to submit. Its status will be ready automatically. Now we need to manually start that. We can see status is red, which means now all the newly generated data will be synchronized to the target path. We can access our synchronized machine. This is our source path, and let's go to the target path. We can see the target path is empty now. So let's access the source path and generate some new data for the test. Now, you can see we have created another 10 files for the test as incremental data. Because our synchronization rule is running, so now the new test data has been synchronized to the target path. We can see only the newly generated data has been synchronized. The existing data has not been synchronized. This is the process of the i2NAS replication. And if we want to synchronize all the data, including the existing data and the newly incremental data, we can access the web console. We can use the compare. It will compare the source path and the target path and synchronize the different files to target path. Here we can select the tab as they automatically synchronize files from source to target. Then all the existing data and the newly incremental data will be all synchronized. We select the production node and the target node. Also, we can select the file permission and the often file duly measured. Here we can select the source directory. We use the src as the source, and in the target we use the dst1 as target path. Then we can confirm that to submit. The job status will be preparing automatically and it will start automatically after a while. We can say it has been finished. We can click the more, the comparison results we can check here. We can see in the source path, totally we have 20 fields, and we have 10 sim fields. The other missing fields also 10 number. These 10 fields has been synchronized to the target path already, and it takes seconds. Now we can access the target path. We can see all the data fields has been synchronized also. This is the whole process of the i2NAS replication and the i2NAS synchronization. Thanks for your watching.